Mentors Kraal start line for the M&G Investments PE PLETT Day 2. Queen Stage, 80Ks, 1,350 meters of climbing. They've sorted themselves out after what was a relatively comfortable first day. And now the racing really is going to be red hot as they make their way to Crossways down the valley there. It is going to be a beautiful day, clear skies and a little bit of a tailwind some of the way. It's going to be a wonderful riding.
I think today is obviously a much longer day, so we just have to pace ourselves and yeah, hopefully it works out.
And away they rolled from Mentors Kraal. The journey continues on to Crossways. From a racing perspective, there was very little in it in both the men's and women's elite races. If any day was designed to shake up the GC standings, this was it. An old school tough and rough rumble to the Langkloof through the Suriname mountains. Another perfect Eastern Cape summer's day, not a breath of wind. But with that comes the prospect of some high temperatures as the day wore on. Some fast, flat drags through the wind farm chewed up the early kilometres. Rafiwe Mokhrose and Mpila Motang of the Exara Academy women's team. On these flat exposed sections, getting into a pack of riders was the best plan. Janine Oosthuizen was the solo women's leader, looking very comfortable. A small dam near the Zwartenbosch golf course presented an enticing invitation to cool down. We then dropped down into the disused Langkloof railway line, on which for many years the fruit farmers of the kloof relied to transport their harvest to the harbour in PE.
Lekker, hier kom ik alweer 14.
The smart security water point was a hive of happy, smiling faces.
Digital!
They would need the fuel for sure. The vibe was next level on the bike as well.
Happiness!
Hey!
Charging towards the Suriname mountains and the Churchill Dam was next. And they were just loving the free and fast downhill kilometres. At 52 k's, the second water point was also the King of the Mountains, where Rogan Smart had snatched the bonus prize and Danielle Stradham had taken it for the women.
It's been good. Just the heat, but that's about it. But the weather conditions are perfect. No wind, lovely terrain, lovely farmlands, lovely mountains, lovely everything.
It's getting a bit hot, but I'm looking forward to that iced coffee. That better be cold.
The temperature down in the valleys peaked in the mid-40s, but the majestic views and remote trails made for a good distraction. Although not everyone could summon up the energy to look at the Proteas.
Die lekkerste swembad ever.
The Queen Stage certainly lived up to her reputation. The numbers are one thing, but the terrain and the weather turned the day into a brute as they pedalled through the hard, exposed terrain. A welcome hosepipe shower from a generous local farmer brought smiles and thanks from the boiling riders. And 10 k's from the finish, the M&G Investments Boost Bar was an oasis. Iced coffee was the business. After a short drag on the R62, they were at Crossways and the finish. Imbuco Type Dev giants Rudy Kuhn and Franco van Zyl increased their overall lead over Valley Electrical Titan Racing with another big stage win. And their female teammates Danielle Stradham and Carla Stumpf dominated the women's race to take the overall lead with a stage win from Aspire Action Cycles, Jonita McKenzie and Michelle Reed.